Cheers! Welcome to MovieBitches! RuPaul's Drag Race, first ever Holi-slay, and maybe last ever Holi-slay! I had fun watching this train wreck.
Yeah, so it was a total shit show, but a fun one?
It was a fun one.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Some of it was angering.
Yeah.
Namely,
I mean, I had a really fun time listening to Avaryl get increasingly angry at Elf Ross Matthews. Shut up! Get out of here! Get off our TV screen!
You're ruining this! Every time he showed up, I was like, oh.
Santa's gayest elf of all.
Oh boy.
First things first, shout out to our wine sponsor, Wink. Try wink.com/moviebitches. You get $22 off your first month of wine.
$22.
Dollars.
It
It is the perfect Christmas gift, and there's still time, so.
So we heard it was awful. I mean, people really hated it. It took us a couple days to get around to watching it.
Mainly because Avaryl still didn't have TV or internet.
I'm working it out. It's going to be great. But, yeah, we thought, oh God, this is really going to be atrocious.
Yeah.
And while it had its flaws and was not, great, it was so fun and stupid.
Absolutely. I mean, when I read a comment that said, what do you guys think? A Very Merry Christmas or Holi-slay? I was like, oh God.
No.
Because, always the answer for me is going to be the one with drag queens.
Right.
But, if it was that bad, then I was like, oh my God, it was really the worst thing that's ever happened.
I could definitively say I would choose this over A Very Merry Christmas.
I would watch this 1,000 times before having to watch Very Merry Christmas one more time.
Before I'd watch the trailer of A Very Merry Christmas, honestly.
Yeah, actually.
Fucking hated that thing.
I really did too. Santa Claus wants some loving.
Santa Claus wants some loving.
Someone's gonna gift that and enjoy it. So yeah, maybe because my expectations were lowered, but I had fun watching this, and it, for the most part, knew it was stupid.
Yeah.
So, you can't be that mad at it.
No, when they're in on the joke, to some extent at least, then it's more fun.
Well, and then, so it starts, and it's like a sizzle reel of things to come, right?
Oh, right.
And none of that happens.
Nope.
At least I am a nutcracker, bitch. Go back to North Pole where you belong.
Everyone's sort of quoting their famous lines, they bring a cookie tray up to Shangela. Oh, do you want some sugar cookies? I never wanted sugar cookies.
I can make it, because I am what?
Because I am what? Festive.
Festive! And, I wasn't mad at that joke, necessarily.
Sure.
But I was.
I was and wasn't. In some ways, I was glad that it was all relegated to, a sizzle reel.
Oh, yes.
Because then it's
well, this was bad. It started, I went, oh no, is the whole thing just going to be them quoting
themselves?
Poorly with holiday puns?
Right.
Oh no.
Exactly.
So that was a bad way to start.
Yeah.
But then it turned out it was fine, because that never happened.
Exactly. I mean, part of me was thinking, oh, that would have been a good promo, but then also, no, it wouldn't have.
No, because I would have said, oh boy, now I have to watch this.
Right, exactly. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that thing.
We have Elf Ross.
Yes.
With some terrifying gingerbread people behind him.
Not as terrifying as him.
Andrew immediately goes, he should sue. That's how embarrassing this is.
And now ready, set, let's ho ho ho!
Would it have been better if it was Carson?
Oh no. You didn't see the All-Stars interview.
I did. I saw some of it.
Oh, okay.
Some of it.
It was bad.
Rainbow.
Well, yeah, you saw the best parts.
Yeah, I saw the highlights.
The Monique Hart, reaction parts.
Kind of always the same, aren't they? What? We've got to go to a commercial.
Love it.
Yeah. So he's narrating. There's terrifying ginger people. One of them looks like Peppermint Patty. And it looks like it's gonna come alive and murder you. Ginger Dead Man style. That's a movie that exists.
Yeah.
That I have seen.
Of course.
Well, and then the theme songs: RuPaul's Drag Race, Merry Christmas, RuPaul's Drag Race, ho 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 ho. They didn't even try.
They didn't even try.
And then the second verse, I wait, did they just say ho for that whole? Oh yeah, they did.
Ho 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 ho. Okay.
It was stupid, so I laughed. It was also, you know what it was? It was inconsequential.
Yes. It didn't matter. Didn't matter.
No skin in the game.
Literally didn't matter. Now, here's my thing about it, though, was that, like, because we said this in our cast reaction, I was like, why is this a competition in one episode?
That was its biggest flaw.
Yeah, because it wasn't a competition.
Well, it ended up not being, but also, just make it a Christmas special.
Well, that's what I really would have loved.
It would have been silly and fun.
If it had just been, like, a series of vignettes
Yeah.
or whatever, you know, like, maybe Ross is there, I'd rather it be Ru to, like, take us through to some sort of, like, set up some sort of scene or wherever where it's like, oh my God, and then Santa needed our help to drag things up or whatever, you know.
Love it.
Love it. And then it's like, you know, pairs of queens take us through a song in a
different
theme.
green screened location.
Exactly, and it's like, boop, boop, isn't this fun and silly? It's like, you know, Grease Live, but with drag queens, and it's a Christmas musical. Like, love it.
That would have taken more forethought.
Yes.
This was, well, we already have all the camera setups for this.
Yeah.
So, should we just use the skin of an episode that we've already filmed,
Right.
basically, and then add a couple production numbers? Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we'll turn the lights red and green, and voila, it's Christmas.
Well, because they have each of them walk in, you know, and why?
Why?
It didn't matter.
No, not because there was no single at all competitive aspect. Like, it was just looks based, I guess. You know, so that was weird. And it's like, okay, well, obviously it's great to have them all have a walk-in look. Love that.
Yeah.
But, like, why? And couldn't we have done that in a more creative way?
Yeah. Yes. But Andrew, they already had the lights set up. They already know how to do this. Right.
Bam,
we did it. We nailed it.
Yeah. I think that's actually honestly my biggest frustration, though, is that this, at a certain point midway, I was thinking to myself, you know, a lot of this is showing how the show is getting tired in certain aspects. Exactly. It's like, I would love for them to shake it up and do more things, and I would also love for them to do more things.
Yeah.
And I think that the holiday episode would have been a perfect way to introduce that, where it's like, here, we're going to do something different. We're going to showcase a different aspect of these queens rather than just, here's a fabulous Christmas look. Here's a bad pun about their Christmas look.
We about to ho and slay.
Here's another Christmas look. Here's another bad pun about their other Christmas look.
I came to deck the hall, so get the fa-la-la-la out of my way, bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good night.
Great, we fixed it. Bye. But no, so Trixie walks in first in this. She was like a little ski bunny hoe.
A slutty ski bunny.
And she comes in. Merry Christmas, you filthy
animal.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Just watched Home Alone. It's great.
It's great.
I laughed very hard throughout. Catherine O'Hara.
Oh my God. Goddess.
And Macaulay Culkin is
he's
truly
great
amazing.
In it. Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
Also, it's fucking hilarious to watch Joe Pesci try not to cuss.
Oh my God.
Freaking. What?
So anyway, yeah, Home Alone. It's great.
Well, and this was fun. Like, Trixie's entrance reminded me of All Stars, where I was like, oh, right, she's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, Trixie was really doing the Lord's work this whole episode.
Yes.
Because she was like, I'm at least going to throw everything at the wall and try and make some jokes.
Yep.
They don't all land, but I'm doing something.
And I'm always going to make a good, face. You know, it's like she knew what she was in.
Yes.
Somehow.
Yes.
I had to make that joke. It would have been a Chris missed opportunity. Okay, and there's nobody here to hear this.
So the next was Latrice motherfucking Royale. Get these chestnuts away from my face. Oh my God. This is silly.
I didn't like it, but I did.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like,
Well, I hate when it feels forced, where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I've got to say this catchphrase that's not as, you know, like...
fun as it was originally.
Exactly.
Yeah, this whole thing felt very produced.
Yes.
Like overly.
Yes, and now make sure you get your catchphrase in.
So she looks like Mrs. Claus, you know, with this slutty little Mrs. Claus. Like,
Yep.
like kind of like Mean Girls, you know, just like, oh,
Yeah, like,
slutty Mrs. Claus.
yeah, with like the big white wig.
But I love that her earrings were just literally attached to her wig.
Yeah.
They were just dangling from the wig, and I was like, yeah, Yes. So next in was Eureka O'Hara in this. She looks like a big red bow, you know.
Yeah.
Also Mrs. Claus-like.
Also,
There was
yeah.
a lot of Mrs. Clauses.
It was
Apparently,
a lot of red.
Santa is a Mormon. Like there was just a lot of them. Kept showing up in different varieties.
Sister Wife Claus.
Sister Wife Claus. You know, she was loud and talked a lot, and
She was Eureka
she was
O'Hara.
Eureka O'Hara, you know,
And that was that.
I am so excited to be here. I am the jolliest bitch from RuPaul's Drag Race ever.
I mean, immediately she has to go, oh, Latrice, oh, it's the big girl competition. Big girl versus
Right.
big girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fat. That's
don't forget,
pretty
it's
hot and
it's
tasty.
Fat with a PH, because I'm fat. And it was just like, no one asked.
No one asked.
You brought it up.
Battle of the big girls tonight, honey. Hashtag skinny legend and her two fat friends.
Right.
And don't forget, honey, fat's P-H-A-T, pretty hot and tasty, bitch.
I mean, I know Latrice always says her line, bold and beautiful, chunky
Chunky
and
and
funky,
funky.
but that's more of like a, I love myself, this is my catchphrase, instead of like, I don't know, there's just something different about how Eureka always has to bring it up. Well, and then, I mean, we'll get into more of the Jasmine Masters live Instagram video that miraculously I have watched and Andrew has not watched. But at some point, she talks about how she got into it with Eureka
Oh.
because they were doing, Latrice was going to do a split,
Okay.
and she did.
Yeah.
And then Eureka was like, oh, well then it has to be this big girl versus, so I'm going to do a high kick. And everyone was like, but it's cool, no one cared. No one asked you to do a high kick.
Is that why that high kick came out of nowhere?
Yeah. So then they're rehearsing it, and apparently Eureka on every take did the high kicks. And Latrice was like, and then this is where I do the splits. But like waited until it was time to do the splits or whatever. And then Eureka wanted to take a break because she was tired, and Jasmine was like, girl, just go sit down. We'll keep rehearsing without you. No, you can't do that, blah. They got this whole fight about it. And she was like, girl, nobody asked you to be doing high kicks every take, blah, 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 blah. So apparently they're just like, blah, 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 blah.
We are rehearsing. There's no cameras rolling. They just told her ass this was not a competition, but she insisted on doing her kicks. And every time we rehearsed the number, she did her fucking kicks, so her ass was getting tired.
So that was a thing.
Yeah.
But that's why it was like, oh, and then there was a high kick.
Yeah, I honestly thought to myself, why did she just high kick? I mean, I honestly thought to myself a little bit like, oh, wow, Latrice, that kind of came out of nowhere.
The
But at least
split-
it was kind of
The
fun.
split also, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
great.
Then next up is Mayhem Miller. May.
Mayhem brought the mistletoe.
This was fun.
Mayhem seemed to be having the most fun
I think so.
and really was like relaxed. And I was like, oh, this is why everyone like thought she was gonna win her season. You know what I mean? Like she
Sure.
seemed like less in her own head, just like having a good time, like feeling her fabulousness. And I was like, yeah, this is. Yeah, where was this? You
Where
know?
was this?
This was great. She comes in, it's very white Christmas, Mrs. Claus, long skirt. Oh, she looked very elegant and beautiful.
Yeah.
But it was another Mrs. Claus.
It was.
Had the challenge been,
Mrs. Claus realness.
what's your best Mrs. Claus? Sure. But yeah, there was a lot of them.
There were.
I think this was probably my favorite of them.
I think so too, actually. I was ranking them at some point, and then I was like, I don't
But
care.
it was the third one.
Yeah, it was like, oh, okay.
Practically in a row.
Yeah.
No, actually in a
In a
row.
row.
So Mayhem has brought in the mistletoe.
Right, oh, right, and there's, who wants to kai?
Trixie's like, girl, I'll kiss you. And they just do a little.
Yep. Boop.
Like a little peck, because you can't mess up their makeup. And Latrice's confessional.
What is going on in my gay life right now? I cannot handle this.
Oh my God. And I was like, this has to be from something else.
Right?
It was like so weird.
It wasn't like they were actually kai-kaiing.
I mean, it was literally a peck.
It was. This was funny though when it was like, so my nude's not her nude?
Oh, my nude is not nude on her?
No.
I mean, had they like gone full peppermint Aja.
Yes.
But even then, it would have been like, that's silly. Not,
Yeah.
oh my
Oh
God.
my
I mean, I know
God,
Latrice was
so
like
scarred.
semi-joking.
Yes.
Obviously, but it just seemed like this, no.
It seemed like a weird
was from
choice
something else.
yeah, exactly.
You
But
didn't
what? Who
nail
knows?
this, 8 editors.
No, they did not. No shady editors. But I guess it was not a shady episode. It was a
At all.
jolly episode.
Oh.
It's weird. Again, a single episode competition.
Yeah.
There's not time for any. Like, why would you do that?
It's a bad idea. Andrew, they had the lighting.
Right.
and the mics and the cameras, and they were already set up. Oh my gosh. So the next in is Sonique.
Oh, yes.
And this Angie Dickinson, like Marlene and Dietrich, just like Miss Kitty showgirl number. And I was like, yes?
Yeah. I was so here for this. I was like, welcome back, Sonique.
Yes.
Excited. I was excited to see her name on the billing, and I was excited to see her walk in because it was like breath of fresh air.
She did not disappoint.
No.
Yeah.
She looks gorgeous. I love this.
I loved this. I thought it was freaking great.
Yeah.
I did think it was weird. So she's got this little poof hat on, and it really looks like there's a baseball cap bill that's like frayed in one spot, like an old baseball cap. That was just, but it wasn't addressed. And that's when you said it really looked like Madonna from League of Their Own. I was like, yeah, because it was the baseball cap. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that wasn't Madonna's character, but
it was
it's
not.
still...
But yeah, it just had a little... I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know.
She looked fucking great.
Yes. Next was Kimchi looking stunning.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I think, personally, Kimchi nailed the looks better than anyone, overall.
They were the most...
unique, original, creative, well
Just
put together, fabulous editorial.
Just,
like, yeah. It's like, fuck yes.
Fuck yes. I mean, she looked like a stained glass.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it was this sort of like religious
Madonna,
Madonna, Queen of Hearts, Elizabethan. Just, it was a lot, and I loved it.
I loved it.
Yeah, she looked freaking great.
Yeah.
She did seem very tired in her
Yeah, her confessional was lackluster and quiet. Like, there were only a couple clips of her in a confessional the entire
but she
episode.
seemed like... It seemed like they caught her on her way out, you know?
Yeah, right.
She's like wrapped in tinsel and just like, yeah, I don't know. When did that happen? Like she had already gotten drunk at the after party and was just like, what? Yeah.
And I'm so excited to spend Christmas at
RuPaul. You know, it was fun. It was silly.
It did remind me, though, of how much I love Kimchi and, like,
I love
how
her.
I was Team Kimchi.
Yeah.
All the time.
Love her. So the next was Jasmine Masters. Oh my god. I mean, this was the most like,
I was gagged.
Yeah, because she comes in.
Everyone's
long black stole, like floor length stole, all covering up.
Oh, everyone needs a little zhuzh.
Zhuzh for the holidays. Oh, and then this like window pane.
Oh my god.
Peekaboo.
Everything.
It was so good.
So good. Her wig was everything was fabulous.
Should we talk about it? We should talk about it. So did you notice
that
there were absolutely no confessionals of Jasmine?
Oh yeah.
So the scalding hot tea from Instagram Live is that apparently Shangela was late every day, late every time they had to do another setup, and Jasmine was like,
Shangela ass was late. And by that second day, I could not have no more of this girl showing up late, taking 45 minutes extra to get ready. My nerves could not take no more.
I guess she went over to Shangela, who was like talking to some PAs or something, or like, hey girl, like we just need to film this one thing, then we can go to lunch, like let's do this. Got up into her face, like Shangela got up into her face about it. Jasmine was like, I'm just trying to get this thing moving along. You've been late all the time, blah, blah, blah. Got in this huge fight.
Why we're not rolling? Oh, because Shangela. Oh, Shangela, again. Where is Miss Shangela?
And then Jasmine walked.
She's left.
Jasmine left the show. She was like, I don't have time for you to be wasting my time, bitch. She was like going off on Instagram Live. It was like freaking hilarious. And just shading the shit out of Shangela, which, you know,
Of course you hated.
I did. Oh, it was so hard to hear.
I said, I'm up out of here. They live for Shangela. I don't breathe Shangela. She cool and all that, but when it comes to anybody wasting my time on bullshit, I don't handle that bullshit very politely.
Yeah, she fucking left. She was like, fuck y'all then, I don't have time for this. You're wasting my time.
Wow.
Being late all the time. So that's when you have no confessionals of her. She's not in the pajama party number.
Oh.
She's wearing the fucking beekeeper mask because I think part of that is not her. I think some of that is not her. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I don't know if she lip synced. I I don't think she did.
I don't think she did. So they had like a different outfit, but it was just a different person.
Oh, we found the fabric that she left with the I don't know.
Oh my God.
It seems like... And then the whole piano number, I don't know if that's her. I mean, it's obviously not her playing the piano, but like...
Right. No, she was there though.
Was she?
Then we saw her face.
Behind the...
Was she in the Beekeeper
She was
then?
in the Beekeeper then! It made watching this even more fun.
Yeah, I bet.
It's like, spot the Jasmine!
Oh my God, I love it.
So anyway, that's the tea, according to Jasmine.
Speaking of Instagram Live,
Oh, yes.
make sure to subscribe to our Instagram feed, as well as subscribe to our YouTube, Instagram, Twitter,
Right.
Facebook, all of those things. It's just everything is at MovieBitches. We're trying to get to 10,000 Instagram followers, so please help us get there.
I'm so excited to swipe. What's it gonna be? Are we gonna mess it up the first time we try it?
Absolutely.
Most definitely. Well, and they they had to be so creative with the editing. Like, so when Jasmine comes in and she's just like, blam, yes, look at this outfit. And you're like, yes. They cut to Latrice just being like,
Your judge. You getting your judge and your judge.
Yes.
or whatever.
Oh my
It's like,
God.
hey, Latrice, can you help us out? And just like mention Jasmine for a while.
We gotta fill this gap.
Because we don't have any footage.
Well, speaking of Shangela, last into the workroom is Shangela. Hello.
It's Shangela.
Shangela. Dressed like a Christmas tree, as Trixie said. I didn't love this. Her face looked beat.
Yeah, I didn't think she needed the cape.
Oh God, the
It
cape was
just
terrible.
looked like a piece of fabric.
Yeah, it did. Like a shitty, cheap piece of fabric.
It was much better without it later. I don't know, maybe if it had been like expandable or something.
Ooh.
And she was like, it was like floor length, and then she was like, and then it was like a little mini skirt or something.
Sure.
I don't know.
This was in the top of the bottom looks for me.
I mean, it was different. No one else wore green.
Sure.
She wasn't a Mrs. Claus. It was
Right.
different. But Jasmine just like slayed them all.
Oh my God.
And Kimchi.
Yes. Those were my two favorites by far.
And Sonique.
And Sonique.
Happy Hallelujah Day! Hallelujah, it's me, Shangela, and I am back again.
And she walks in and has to say hallelujah a couple of hundred times.
Of course.
And she's wearing a crown. Ru comes in this rose embroidered suit. It was just like roses,
yes,
roses.
yes.
And then starts singing.
Yeah.
Hello.
It was shocking.
It was shocking. It was. I honestly went, oh, even though I knew from the promo that I'd seen that it was going to happen,
Oh!
I still,
It just felt like out of nowhere.
yeah. It was like, why? And again, if it was not a competition episode format, then I would have been like more into it, where it's
If like Ru the angel comes down from the heavens and sings about, what do we need to do.
Or even if Ru was like in like a snowy wonderland with like the snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Frosty. No, the old-timey snowman, like an elf.
Oh,
the snowman, and that animated Rudolph.
Sure.
Yeah, if it was like that kind of thing, or something like that, like basically like Elf.
But again, Andrew, they didn't. It was.
It was minimal effort.
It was minimal.
Minimal effort.
How do we promote this album?
Yep.
Yay! Most of my notes are just like, fucking Ross, shut up! Why are you here?
Get him out of here!
Leave me alone!
I was really hoping that some like heel would just come and squash him.
Yeah. Oh, but we've got a big surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, there's gonna be a commercial break and dramatic music.
What? How could they do this to us?
Oh my God, it's the
It's
pit
the
crew.
pit crew.
But it's the pit crew dressed like little reindeer, and I loved it.
It was really fun.
And Sean's back.
Yeah.
Which was exciting.
It was.
But Jason wasn't there.
No. Yeah. Or the other one. Brent?
Oh, redheaded guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Brent?
Something like that?
All right. He's not as memorable.
He was busy getting his PhD in astrophysics.
Is that a thing?
Yes! You didn't see that?
No.
I thought we talked about this.
No.
Where he like, there was like something on Twitter or whatever, and he's like literally like a rocket scientist.
Oh.
And it's like,
I
yeah.
love that even more.
Right?
I did go to school for fucking math.
So quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more Christmas Queens.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it like Jack the Pumpkin King, but they're Christmas queens?
Ooh,
Queens
now,
of Christmas
is there
Town?
like a drag town and the tree just has a high heel on it?
Love it.
I like that a lot.
But like a disco ball high heel.
Yes. And it's basically just the town at the end of Tu Wong Fu,
Yes.
where everyone's gotten drag. Yes.
And Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, like the bus is just like parked in the middle of the town.
It just hangs out.
You know, it's like in Halloween Town where they have the giant jack-o'-lantern.
drives itself.
Then this is like in the middle. It's just like,
I love it.
yeah.
The pit crew comes in dressed like little reindeer, doop, doop, doop. And it's real cute.
It is.
It's stupid, and,
Yep.
and I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought they should have been in jock straps with tails.
Love it.
Would have been here for that.
That would have been fun. Or at least little fur briefs would have been fun.
For Speedos.
Yeah. Faux fur, of course.
But of course. But yeah, the little shorts could have been better.
Could have been better. They weren't unflattering, but they weren't sexy.
No, they needed little tails.
Yeah.
And did one of them have a red nose?
I think they were all black. They should have been one red nose. Sean should have had the red nose.
I was gonna say it should have been Brent.
Oh,
But
because
he's off studying math or science or whatever. So then Rue announces that the mini challenge is that you have to prance down the promenade to Christmas cookies with your partner reindeer.
Yes.
I thought this was super silly.
It was
and cute.
silly and fun.
I was like, oh yeah. I mean, the dancers were really getting into it and being super like sassy and cute.
Yep.
I mean, Latrice rides Sean.
Oh my god, I loved it. I thought this was the best one. I thought she should have won.
I thought it was the most memorable one.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think Mayhem and her guy had a lot of chemistry.
They did.
Like,
They were cute. They
danced together.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I mean, Mayhem won, but what did she win? I forgot.
She won the RuPaul's grandma's secret recipe for cookies, and the secret was that she baked them in her hoo-ha.
Her secret is she bakes them in her loving oven.
So it was really inconsequential.
It was incredibly. This was where I was like, oh, so definitely no one's winning.
So nobody cares.
Like, this is just nonsense.
In her hoo-ha.
I just say it weird.
So it was at this point that I was like, oh, so this is just an album promotion.
Yep.
It's just not even really Guys Does Anything Else.
Oh, no.
Really. I mean, I did think they missed an opportunity to just like have the name of the song at the bottom and be like, Shazam this.
Exactly.
It might as well have, because there was often times where I was like, what was the song called? Because there were so many songs.
Absolutely. And it should have been like, here, scan this with your phone and add it to your Spotify playlist.
If you're going to do it, do it.
Or like have a special RuPaul holiday playlist. Why not?
I did love that they had high-heeled stockings.
Oh, yes. That was cute.
Staircase. That was fun.
Yeah, I think we should maybe make those. Or if anyone wants to send them to us.
I love that.
Love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was just a lot coming at you.
Yes.
Rue was like, also you have to have an 80s look, and then you're going to lip sync to this, but then also there's going to be a separate runway, and then also this is going to... It was like, so a lot was happening.
It was a lot happening.
She throws a bunch of information at them, and then they're like, cool, girl. And they all are sitting, I felt awkwardly, in a row.
Well, there was a reason for that.
Well, yes.
It turns out.
At first you're like, oh, okay. And they're all just basically powdering their noses.
Yeah.
To redo the makeup that they already had.
Yep.
I'm just touching it up.
Yep.
Happy New Year, everybody. Oh my God. What color is that?
This is Punchy Red Lip Gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills.
And then it was like Tragedy Mirror Light.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, what was the best gift you got? Oh, well, mine was actually the gift I gave to my mother. And this was sweet.
It was all sweet, but I was like, why is this happening? This is just an album promotion. Like, it just felt weird.
Yeah, why are we talking about...
And it was too long.
It was too long.
So I was like, what's going on, though? And it felt like the questions and the answers were improvised-ish.
Right.
So it was like awkward and there was lots of pausing, but then all of a sudden it was a musical number. And it was like, ah! And I did think Mayhem really stood out.
I agree.
In the mirror.
Yep.
And the cutesiness of it all.
I agree. She was really serving it. Giving me good energy.
And so, like, this past Christmas was, like, my favorite Christmas ever.
What did you do last Christmas?
I woke up early Christmas morning.
And then they go into this weird onesie dream sequence.
Slumber party, PJ.
Yeah. Which I guess was fun, but confusing. Again, if this was a part of a larger skit where it was like, oh, and then they all had a slumber party.
Dreamed about...
or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, did we all have that crazy...
hit my head and had amnesia.
Yes.
Wound up in inside of a snow globe.
Yep.
You know, so something.
I watched that one. It's called Snow Globe.
It's just called Snow Globe.
Yeah. It's on Hulu.
Not the Snow Globe or Snow Globe Christmas
Nope.
or...
Snow Globe.
Yeah, so they all sing a pajama party number, and then Sean shows Eureka his dick in a box, but it's
Right.
Ross. So I
Oh,
was like,
God.
get out of here!
I was traumatized.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
It happened.
It happened.
I'm not sure.
This was one of my least favorite parts of the show.
Yeah.
It just seemed so out of nowhere, and it wasn't particularly joyful or fun.
No.
That I was just like, well, this is happening.
I mean, I did love, so then they cut back, and I did love that Jasmine was just like, do we all imagine that? Did
Right,
we all
yeah.
just have a collective, like, you know,
Dream?
or whatever?
Yeah.
Did we all just imagine that together? Were we all in the same dream?
That made it more fun, and no one seemed to respond to it, which made it less fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the sequence as a whole reminded me the most of A Very Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's this dream sequence where everyone joylessly sings to a thing.
That pretty much describes A Very Merry Christmas.
Yeah. So Ru walks down the runway, and holy shit.
I mean...
Oh, holy night of RuPaul looking fabulous. I tried to make it work. It
I
failed.
thought you were going to go, oh, holy shit.
That would have been better.
Just imagine that it happened.
Yep. So Ru walks in, and oh, holy shit. She looked so amazing. I mean, it was really good, though.
I don't think I've ever seen Ru look this good.
No.
In a very long time.
Very long
I mean,
time.
she always looks good, but I was like, God damn, Ru.
God damn.
Fucking snatched. We could see her legs. She's got a thigh slit up to her vagine. Her Christmas critter. And
Her Christmas cookie.
her Christmas cookie that she cooked in her Christmas vagine. I don't know. But oh my God, she looked so fucking
So good.
This purple lace and this big hair. I mean,
I loved it. I loved it.
Throughout the whole number, I
Oh,
just
yeah.
kept being like, oh my God, Ru.
We didn't even talk about she comes out to do this whole freaking number. This is, I think, my favorite song from the terrible album.
Yep.
Sorry. She has her dancers, and I was like, yes, bitch, work.
Yeah, I mean, she's barely lip syncing. I don't mind.
And she like doesn't care. She's just, I'm gonna walk.
No.
It's fine.
Yes.
Go home if you think I'm gonna cut it out. Don't forget, pass the hot roasted nuts around. Blow.
Merry Christmas. I mean, this is like, you know, you got the highlights. But, oh my God, I mean, I just couldn't get over how good she looked. I just kept being like, yes. Yes! I mean, she has such great legs. I really wish she would show them
more
off.
often. I don't understand.
It really helps the silhouette.
It really does. It makes her look like frickin' Tyra Banks. I was like, is this Life Size 2 a Christmas Carol? Did we switch channels?
I mean, honestly, though, this episode, I think actually Ru was the star.
Yes.
Because it was fun, irreverent, silly Ru.
She was having fun with it. She didn't care.
She didn't give a shit, and she was being goofy, and just, she did more things.
Yes.
Like, just in general.
Yes.
It was like,
Yes.
and Ru is, like, actually doing stuff, which
Yes.
is great. So I actually think she was probably the Christmas queen.
Sure.
She should have ground herself.
Self.
I think this song was called Hey Sis, It's Christmas.
Sure.
That was my guess, based on, there was so many songs coming at you.
Hey sis, it's Christmas.
So then they do this weird lip sync number thing.
Oh, right. Well, because then they say, oh, you're going to have to put an 80s look together so
Right.
you can lip sync to
Another song.
Get to You.
Right. A very memorable title.
That definitely screams Christmas. This is like a challenge they've done on the show before.
Absolutely.
And then you all had to learn a choreography from Todrick. But the thing is, we didn't see any of the teaching them the choreography. Nope. We didn't see them make these outfits. Nope. I don't think they did.
I don't think they had them. They brought them because they didn't have time for any of that shit.
Sure. There was no processes.
None at all.
At all.
It was just like, we got to keep them
and
performing.
Then they did this.
And that's why it seemed like it was a weird thing to have it be a competition, because it should just be like a showcase your fabulosity thing.
Right, yeah. Oh, and then you were fabulous.
Yeah. Also, what I think annoyed me the most of it was that there were just all of them on stage dancing
all
with 10 dancers. And it was like, what? This is a fire hazard, you guys. This stage is not rated for this many people. What is happening?
This one in particular, I found it hard to really just grasp where I was and what was happening.
Yeah.
I mean, Sonique was fabulous. And like,
fabulous. Twirling on his shoulders and whatever. Yes.
I remember that. I remember I was impressed with Trixie's dancing, but also because that was sort of a low bar.
I mean, she was just doing squat thrusts.
No, or right before that, she did a couple of little moves that I was like, oh, that's...
True.
She was keeping up with the dancers.
Pelvic thrust. What's that called?
Thrust it!
She was actually doing a Nomi Malone.
Thrusting it. It was good. Yeah. All the backup dancers are dressed like, the Karate Kid. They all look like little Ralph Macchio. I was like, oh, that's cute. Yeah, it seemed weird to have a 80s themed song called Get to You in the middle of this holiday spectacular.
I just didn't understand it.
But, so then the runway for this competition. I don't know what was happening. They had the lights, so...
This
the category is non-denominational Christmas extravaganza. What does that mean?
I don't know, and I don't think they knew.
I would have liked if someone dressed like Satan.
Love it. I mean, Mayhem was probably the closest to that. But yes, that would have been great. Katya would have definitely been like... or Sharon Needles, obviously.
would have dressed of Satan, yes.
So first on the runway is Eureka O'Hara, which she looked lovely. She looked like a lovely Christmas-themed Russian nesting doll.
That's what I thought. She looked like a big old bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but even her face looked kind of Russian.
Yeah, she had the hat that looked sort of Russian.
Yes. Yeah, so there you go. Maybe that's what it...
It felt like someone was going to come out from under it.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe that would have been good?
No.
I thought she looked great. Beautiful. It fit perfectly. It looked very expensive.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good.
It was lovely.
Yeah. So the next on the runway was Sonique in this gingerbread executive realness. I was fully here for this. Thought the pants could have been a little more tapered.
I agree.
Would have been a little more flattering.
I agree.
Even I would have maybe liked a cigarette pant.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is very much more tapered.
Very much so.
But I loved this. And then I loved it even more when she opened her coat and it was just like a strapless corset. I was like, yeah.
With then the little sequined little red gumdrop buttons. I was like, yes, bitch.
It was like she was ready to star in her own Hallmark Christmas movie.
Absolutely. But like a fabulous one.
But she's beat the system because she knows how to work and appreciate Christmas.
Love it.
I really loved this and I thought it was different and interesting and, again, I thought the pants could have been slightly more flattering.
I agree.
But
that was my...
fabulous.
Yeah. So the next was Latrice motherfucking Royale, and she turns the corner, and I was like, oh my god, it's Little Red Riding Hood.
I was like, oh my god, it's a Lost Sanderson sister.
I put a spell on you. Now, I would love to see Latrice as a Sanderson sister.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, this was okay.
It was fine.
I mean, I liked it better, actually, before they showed the full picture.
I agree.
Because I was like, oh, what's this cape? Oh, what's going to happen? Is it going to be, it was
a weird mini...
Sort of just like a skirt.
Yeah.
But her face looked great. Her hair looked great.
Yeah.
She was showing off her new teeth.
Yeah.
The next up was Trixie Mattel in this Victoria's Secret runway angel Amish collection. Sleeves and the whole thing.
Yeah.
And she had a scepter.
She did, of course. She had to rub it in. I liked this. I thought this was good. This was good.
It was good. It was good.
I am Grood.
I am Grood. I mean, I like that she brought the scepter. It's like a little tooth fairy.
Sure.
Of some sort.
Sure. But I also, I don't know, I would have liked a little bit less clutter and a little bit more just Christmas tree topper realness.
Yes. A little more concept.
Exactly. If she literally just looked like someone took her off of a goddamn Christmas tree and plopped her on this runway, I would have been like, yes,
even
bitch, work.
Because she is known for her signature makeup, obviously,
sure.
But even if she had done, doll, but that kind of angel, pretty, instead of the really heavy stuff, that would have been maybe put it over the top.
Or a metallic gold palette or something.
Mm-hmm.
Really done it up.
I would have liked that.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
So yeah, it was very good. It just wasn't one of my favorites.
Agreed. Next is Mayhem Miller in this Krampus realness.
At first she comes out and she's just got the boring, Santa Claus cape with the white trim, and you think, for a second you think, oh, she's just doing the same thing that she did when she walked in. But then, oh my god, yes! And this Krampus with the horns and the fabulous hair and these hooved heels.
The hooved heels were everything.
Heelless heels?
Yeah.
Hooves?
They're, oh my god. And I saw her perform. This was kind of crazy. I didn't realize, obviously, because it hadn't aired yet, but I saw her perform at the WOWY Awards on Thursday.
In this look.
I Instagram lived it in this look, tried to save it so that I could repost it, and I couldn't get technology to work on my side. So, sorry, if you saw it, you got lucky. James Mansfield saw it. This was amazing, and I took a picture with it, so here's that.
This, I was like, oh, I wish Mayhem was on All Stars, kind of, because, like, this was really fucking good.
Absolutely.
So then next on the runway, I think it was Jasmine Masters. Who knows? Who knows?
I think this one was.
This probably was. In this gold look with the big fucking gold veil bow over her face.
I mean, she looked like a golden fencer beekeeper. The vest was like literally just a fencing outfit.
Oh God.
Right? But then she had like the beekeeper's bib, whatever you call that.
Well, and fencers wear the...
That's true, fencers do. Fencers do.
If it had just been a fully gold fencing outfit,
I
don't know why.
Aren't there fencers in the Nutcracker?
Maybe?
I feel like there is. Where they like plie, like, maybe they're just like
swords.
the soldiers.
I think they have swords.
Yeah. But
so, you know.
Close enough.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Would have loved that. Next. Oh my God. This is far and away my favorite look. Kim Chi comes out as a Christmas present under the tree, everything, with the best wig I think I've ever, like, I want this wig as a Christmas tree.
Oh my gosh. This blonde bob with Susie Liu, who, it's a Christmas tree wig with bows on it and a star. I mean, this wig should have won the whole show.
The Christmas queen is this wig. I lived. And then just her walking and like bobbing her little Christmas presents. I loved it. I absolutely loved this.
Well, her shoes were like gold. You know, they were also kind of presents. I mean, this was really good.
It was flawless.
So then last on the runway was Shangela.
Shangela.
As Frosty the Snowman.
No, as...
Oh.
Frostula?
Frostula's back!
Yeah, that sounds right.
Whatever. The stupid snowman from season 3.
Whatever she named that thing, I don't know. But I fucking called this.
Oh, yeah,
like,
you did.
She's gonna come out as a snowman. I guarantee it. Guess what had happened?
Yeah.
I mean, this was very good.
It was really good. I thought she looked beautiful.
Yeah.
I thought the gown was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it was a very creative and classy, subtle way of adapting this look.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say subtle, but...
It was subtle. It's basically a wedding gown with like some, snowman appliques.
Who's wearing this?
Well, someone who really likes Frosty the Snowman. I don't know.
I mean, I like that she had sort of this carnival mask, carrot nose mask, and the top hat. Maybe I would have liked a tiny top hat.
Oh yeah,
Like an
angina
top hat. Boop boop hey, because it was quite large.
It was,
and the wig was also
huge.
Gorgeous,
it was gorgeous,
but big, and it was very good.
Yeah.
It looked,
This was, I thought, really one of the best of the uninspired looks.
There you go.
I was like, you really nailed this. I don't care. That's so harsh, but it was just true, particularly because it was so expected. It was like, yeah, okay, yeah, of course you did. But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was like a weird, I don't know.
I think Mayhem's was my favorite.
Mayhem's was certainly the most like, oh yes, bitch, work. But I think that Kimchi's was the most fabulous.
Kimchi's wig stole the
Oh my God. The whole thing, I loved the whole package.
Your runway presentations.
Presentations. I mean, it was like, oh my God. It was so much forced. Michelle was really putting on the forced laughter this episode.
This was not her thing.
No, she's not good at being fake.
No.
She's really bad at it.
Yeah.
In fact.
Yeah.
Which I can appreciate, but they asked her to do something that didn't work out.
No, it's like, she should have been the Grinch.
Yeah. Ooh, why was no one the Grinch?
And she could have been in green. Oh my God, it would have been so good.
If someone had gone full Grinch.
Love it. Nina Bonina Brown would have done it.
She would have gone full Grinch. She probably has it on her Instagram.
I bet she does.
Gonna almost guarantee it.
She had that fabulous poinsettia look, so.
I mean, she is amazing.
Amazing.
Just.
The talent.
I am constantly in just like,
Yeah. Where was she?
Where was she? Because she would have brought a fucking Grinch look.
Yes! So another commercial break, and we will be back with the runway and lip sync extravaganzas, and I don't even know. But it's Christmas.
They don't even talk to them,
No,
which was weird.
they didn't have time.
Apparently not, but I thought that would have been fun at least.
It would have
tell me
been.
about this. It'd be fun.
Well, you know what else would have been fun is kind of to mix in like a little bit of like, what's your Christmas wish, or like what, you know, like what are you up to, or what?
You?
I don't know.
I don't really care.
I don't think I do,
But it just felt weird that they're like, great, so go backstage, and then they all just, the judging is just like, she was great, she was great, she was great. We loved her.
Yeah, they're always great. Oh, she's so great. Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
This is why we love her. She's great.
But George is great. Yeah, George is great. It's great.
Why did we waste 2 minutes on this?
I don't know.
But we did.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess, I mean, because obviously so much of the focus was on Ru and the Christmas album. But I would have liked to know a little bit more of, like, what are the queens up to? What are they...
Sure.
Or something. Just, like, I wanted more of the queens. I felt like we hardly got to interact with them.
Yeah.
And I would have liked more of that.
Because it was all about Ru, which I liked.
Well, sure.
But then it felt weird when they were just like, anyway, bye.
Exactly. I honestly, though, the most fun that I had was just when they were hanging out, like when they all walked into the workroom, and it was like...
Really? I had the most fun with the reindeer pit crew.
Well, yes.
Ru looking
Fabulous.
fierce as shit. And
Fair.
then something we have yet to talk about.
Oh my god.
That I loved. And also Jasmine Masters' live Instagram video, which should really just be like a special feature when this is played. Oh, also she's like getting high the entire time.
Good.
And she's like, I'm not high. It's not because I'm high that I'm spilling all of this tea. It's not.
Good. But yeah, so Ru is like, oh, well, while we judges discuss, go sing Christmas carols. Which was weird.
Well, yeah, then they're like, now we'll sing every Christmas carol that's in public domain because this is a cash grab.
Yep. On the 12th day of Christmas. I'm surprised they didn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to come up with...
That would have been fun.
I had this really good idea to do like a 12 Days of Christmas, but that's like super gay. I'm still working on it. But I felt like, you know, on the first day, or like the one should be like in a bottom, in a sling, or something like that. You know?
Yeah, that would have been really fun.
7 tops topping.
8 poppers popping.
Yes! There you go.
Would have been fun. That would have been good. That would have been a fun number.
Yeah. 5 cock rings.
4 golden showers. 3 menage a trois.
Ooh, I like that because 3, yeah.
Yeah, it was right there.
Mm-hmm. Love it. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be really fun.
I need to think about it.
2 dirty gloves.
Oh no.
2 leather gloves.
2 fisting gloves.
2 fisting gloves.
And a bottom in a sling.
I mean, wait a minute. Is this great?
It's everything.
I feel like we need to write out the lyrics.
Yes.
And then somebody needs to do something with it.
Yeah, then we need to have like the pit crew like perform some weird like...
But that would have been really fun to
Right.
have each of the queens get to their own line. And
Sure. Instead it was like this weird lip syncing...
where they were singing Silent Night. Jasmine Masters, I think, was playing the piano. Trixie just kept bringing out more instruments.
Yep.
And
She was really hamming it up, which
she
made
was
me laugh.
hamming it up, which was fun.
Go tell it on the mountain.
Latrice took us to church.
Oh yeah.
When Jesus Christ was born.
When Jesus, and I was like, it's a biscuit. Let him stop you. Oh, no,
It's
no.
a biscuit. No, it didn't. Oh, no. I'm really excited about this 12 Gays of Christmas.
Yes! Oh my god, it's the 12 Gays of Christmas!
I'm quite excited about it. Is that a Hallmark movie?
I mean, it's the
that a
kinkiest,
Hallmark
it's a porn version of a Hallmark movie. It's exactly what it is.
12 Gays of Christmas. And then he's like splitting it up, trying to find his old boyfriends.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Some fortune teller told me that my love of my life is an old boyfriend.
Oh my god, yeah. I could do that. I could see that.
Yeah.
That's an actual Hallmark movie. I
There
like
you
that
go.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what was that one where it's like the 12 days of Christmas and she keeps getting a different gift and then it turns out it was her dead mother?
That was really cute. I don't remember what that one was called, but yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Well, and then I think there's one with Kristen Chenoweth that's like, well...
There are 12 Dates of Christmas is a movie.
Where she's doing some sort of sexy calendar or something.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then there's a Postmates ad.
Oh yeah, what the fuck was up with this? We never know what was in it.
Oh no, I mean, this happened before, right, Sean?
Yes.
There was some joke about him working for Postmates.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
it was just like, Postmates, and then they were like, but they didn't.
Why didn't they have like eggnog or, like, oh, thanks Postmates for bringing us the holiday cheer. And it literally was like a thing that said cheer. I don't know. Literally something.
I'm good with eggnog.
Sure.
That was good.
But you didn't react. I didn't know what to...
No, I liked eggnog. Well, then I did think it was weird that Ross the elf and Ross...
You're right, we're there.
I was like, no.
I could have easily done without any Ross the elf.
You were just gonna say Ross.
Oh, I mean, actually, honestly, I could have done without any Ross.
But most assuredly, any Ross elf.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the holidays without my Daft Boy fan.
Oh, boy. Yeah. So Ru's like, and now you all have to lip sync. And I was
Right.
like,
Oh, God,
Jesus,
all
this
8 of them? What?
fucking cluster.
Right.
This is going to be a disaster. But no, they all are teamed up randomly into pairs. And then I thought, oh, great, it'll be the same song and it'll just montage through them and it'll be inconsequential and bad. But like, okay.
Nope.
No, they
It's
each
different
stick to a
songs
different Ru song. Oh my God, it was so much to take in.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah. And some people got up on the presents and some people didn't.
Is she gonna jump from there?
But nobody made that joke.
No.
I was honestly very surprised.
Right?
Even when Ru got up there later.
Sure.
Even when Ru got up there, like Ru was up, when Ru got up there. Is she gonna jump from there? So first Mayhem and Sonique have to sing Merry Christmas.
I really don't care.
Doesn't matter. So they do.
Yep.
And then,
I mean, these were so, like, whatever.
And then Jasmine and Shangela have to lip sync to a different song.
I'm still dying over that.
And this is when we get Shangela's confessional.
Oh,
about,
right. She's gonna
she
get
really
it's in
pulled
the
a
bag.
Valentina. I don't know. And like no one talked about it.
She's pulling a Valentina over here on me with a mask on the face. Honey, I may have this one in the bag.
You know, Ru wasn't like, I'd like you to take it off, please.
Right?
We literally can't see your, not only can we not see your mouth, we cannot see your face.
That's because it's not you.
By the time it got time for me and Shangela to do our number, by having that gold shit on, I had already sweated my makeup off. So I was not about to apply that shit back on. Well, I really could have probably did my makeup, but I said, fuck it, bitch. I didn't know the words to Christmas song anyway.
And then Eureka and Trixie lip sync to Deck the Halls, but it's Ru's Deck the Halls,
Right.
which I thought was weird.
Sure. And this was also a thing that happened. I mean, I honestly couldn't talk much about any of them. It was just kind of like, oh, okay.
Other than
mediocre lip syncing.
Other than question mark Jasmine being
right, exactly.
I mean. Oh, well, and then Latrice and Kimchi lip sync. And it was also fine. But Kimchi at least did have like a wig reveal, which was
I loved this.
Was
oh my
silly.
God.
I mean,
it was
Latrice had to help her, which made me laugh.
Well, of course, because she couldn't get her arms were in boxes. Oh my God, I loved it.
And then it's just she takes the wig off. It's just a Santa hat. Now I wish the Santa hat had been the shape of the wig.
I would have loved that, like a pointy Santa hat.
Yeah, it would have been more fabulous because then this was like, wig reveal too. That's funny, but also it doesn't look as good.
No, the volume was missing. I needed that.
They needed to take the wig off so they could crown it.
Yes.
The Christmas Queen.
Absolutely.
And we didn't talk about Kimchi's cheat sheet.
Oh my God, that was so funny. Because Latrice is like, I don't even think she's going to know the words. And then it's like, oh, here. And then they both start singing off, and it was silly and cute.
You are all my Christmas queens.
So no one wins except we crowned Kimchi's wig.
Oh, you know what would have been really fun? Oh, this would have been so fun if they'd done like a Ghosts of Drag Christmas Past or something, and they like went
Christmas
back to
Carol
different
situations.
seasons and like picked a couple queens from each season or whatever to like do a skit or a carol or whatever.
What would you have done differently?
Exactly.
Whatever. And then Sharon can show up as the Ghost of Christmas Future or Drag Future.
Sure, I'm the future of drag.
Future. Oh, that would have been fabulous.
Wouldn't that be really fun? And then that way you can like work everyone into a skit.
Yeah.
You could, that would have been really good. Bummer. So then Ru is like, well, the time has come for Michelle and I to lip sync. And you're like, what?
I mean, I was excited.
I was too. I was like, okay, whatever, sure, why not? And then we get this like Last Supper.
Oh, this drag
tableau.
Last Supper. Oh my God. This would be a good, explain this to a straight person. Would have been good.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Jasmine the beekeeper. Maybe Jasmine?
Maybe Jasmine.
But then at some point they do a close-up.
But also, at one point she's in the gold outfit.
Yeah, and at one point she's in the black. So it was a mess. Todrick and Ross look photoshopped in.
Oh, yeah, they're like green screened in front of the rest of them.
It's very weird, and everyone's like hanging out in there. And then Ru changes into this fabulous disco silver ABBA jumpsuit, and I was like,
very ABBA.
Yes! And it was more pants and legs. That's all I want, Ru.
I've been asking for it for years.
It's just,
Thank you.
It's so good.
I don't get it. Why would you not?
And then Michelle channeling her Katya,
right?
An architect, Ellen Barkin, realness. Yes. She also, during the lip sync,
looked photoshopped.
Felt like she, elfed, photoshopped in. Like, and I'm here, and I'm, hi,
tiny.
Hey. It was odd. So then in the most meta, my favorite part, this was the best.
More stunt doubles.
Silly, more stunt doubles. All of a sudden, they've got their backs to us, and booty shake, booty shake, booty shake. It's a different person.
Yep.
Splits. And they keep showing the queens like, oh my God, I can't believe RuPaul's doing this. And it's just like,
it's like the wigs
are horrific. It's so not them doing these crazy fucking stunts, doing this over here, up there. Oh my God, they're doing this.
Twirls and
splits. Make sure to flip your wig in front of your face so we can't see your face. And then Ru. Should we do it again? I loved it. This is the Ru I love. And
absolutely. So silly.
This.
So silly.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Rewound it. Laughed my ass off.
Yep.
It reminded me of Airplane when they're like, at first it's just them dancing in the club, and then all of a sudden it's like absolute stunt doubles doing the crazy thing. It was like so obvious.
Yeah, so obvious.
That was the point.
Yeah, I loved it.
And I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then Ross says something else, and I was like,
care.
Where is the stocking boot to stomp on him because
Every time a drag queen death drops, an angel gets her wings.
I'm really losing my patience for Ross, and after this All-Stars horrible hosting job from Carson, I'm over the two of them. I'm like, get them out of here, replace them with someone else.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd rather one of the new Queer Eyes come in,
oh my God.
If it's Anthony, then I will really kill myself, but
If he would just make them all guacamole. Yeah, I mean, I'm just here for more variety.
Exactly, yes.
I mean, even Todrick,
he was hardly there.
He didn't need to be there.
No.
We didn't see him train them.
Nope. He hardly said all 8 words. He
hardly said anything. It was just like, they were great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, he made a joke about himself getting late every day, and that was it.
But on a whole, I thought this was very dumb.
Yes.
And entertaining.
I had a fun time watching it.
Yeah.
Was it a train wreck in many aspects? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did I laugh and enjoy myself and smile and see some fabulous looks? Yes. So, overall, not mad at it.
No, wasn't mad.
No. It was so inconsequential, too.
Exactly.
It's like, great. More drag queens? Yes, please. All the time.
Yeah.
So, cheers. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy non-denominational Christmas.
5
cock rings.
Then have fucking respect.